Okay, so start with your pink. We're going to draw the body first. Get yourself a pink pencil. Now I'm going to draw 2 flamingos. You can draw 1 or 2 if you want to. So I'm going to draw my first one, starting on this side. Okay, so get your pink ready. First thing we're going to do is draw an oval. Draw an oval. This is going to be the flamingo's body. So when you draw the oval, that's its body right there. Okay, did you all draw your oval?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to draw are our tail feathers. And I just do that by putting some little marks like this, like a little zigzag. And I might make some a little bit bigger and go over it again like that. Okay. After you've drawn its tail feathers, now we're going to draw his neck. So I'm going to draw my first line like this. And remember how it's kind of like an S curve we read? So there's my first turn. And then I'm going to draw the same line, but about a little ways apart like this. Okay, did you draw your S curve? Okay, now we're going to draw our flamingo's head. So we're going to draw a circle right on top of our S curve. Did you draw your head? Okay, so after we've drawn our head, now is when I get to go back and color it in. So let's go back and color in your flamingo. You'll want to use your pink for this. Unless you're making a flamingo that's not pink. That's kind of up to you. And I'm using my best coloring strokes so that I'm staying inside of my lines. So there's my head. Okay. Color in my neck. Color in my body. I'm going to use my little strokes so that I don't go outside of my body lines too. Right up to the edge, but not outside of the edge. Okay, How's yours coming along? Did you color
Mine's
in?
already finished, Miss Victoria.
Wonderful. Is everyone else finished? Yeah? Thumbs up? Okay. Good. After you've colored it in. Next, you'll need your black. So get your black out. Okay, well then a dark color. Do you have a brown or a dark color?
All kinds of ones of black.
Do you have a brown one? Do you have a gray one? Okay. Let's wait for Amelia to get one.
Got my black.
Wonderful. Okay, she's got her black. So now we're going to draw our flamingo's bill. So first, find the bottom edge of your head circle, right about there, and you're going to draw a little half circle going into our flamingo's head, just like that. Do you see that? Okay, now I'm going to make the bill that hangs down. So I draw a little curved line like that. After you've done that, you'll go back up to the other side of your little half circle and draw that curve, and you're going to connect it down to the other one. Make a little point at the bottom. See that? And after you've drawn the beak, then you can color that in black. And remember, it doesn't need to be perfect, right? We're all practicing. This is the first time I've ever drawn a flamingo.
This is mine. I already drew a flamingo.
There's my bill. Okay. Are you all done with your bills?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we need an eye. So to draw your eye, go right about there on your head.
Oh, I already drawn my eyes.
Oh, good. There's his eye.
So I don't have to draw my eyes.
No, you don't. Okay, now you need your purple. After you've drawn your eye, you'll need your purple. Okay, now with our purple, we're going to draw our flamingo's wing on its body. So, just like we drew the zigzag for the tail, we're going to draw a zigzag for our wing too, like this. There's its wing feathers. Do you have your feathers? Okay, after you've drawn your feathers, you'll need your orange. So get your orange. Okay, now we're going to draw our flamingo's knobby legs. So, one line down right here. And this one's going to be standing on both of its legs. So I'm going to draw a nice line here. And here's my other one. Nice line here. Now, flamingos have knees, so we need to give them their knees. Put a little polka dot, a circle, right in the middle of both of those straight lines for each leg. Did you give your flamingo knobby knees? Okay, so after you've done that, now we need to add its feet. So I go down to the bottom of my leg, right down here, and draw 3 little lines. 1, 2, 3. There's a foot. Let's draw our other foot. 1, 2, 3 lines. There's my foot. Hi, Harrison. Okay, there's our first flamingo. Hi, Harrison. Hi, friend, welcome. We're about to draw our second flamingo, so come jump in with us when we draw our second one.
Who's that one?
This one is our first flamingo. This is the one I just drew. Now we're going to draw another one. You want to draw a second one with us?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can either draw it, if you can fit it next to your other flamingo that you've just drawn. I'm going to draw mine right here. We're going to draw our second flamingo. And this flamingo is going to be standing a little bit differently than our first flamingo. So get your pink back out.
I bet it's going to be standing in one leg.
That's a great guess. I think you're right. Okay, so get your pink back out. And we need to draw our second oval. Now I'm going to draw this one a little bit smaller. It might be a slightly smaller one. So right here I'm going to draw another oval. Just a little bit smaller. Oh, and that's okay if I don't make my lines perfect, because I'll go back and fill it in a little while.
I had my oval.
Nice.
My next oval.
Did everyone get their oval? Okay, next comes our neck. Now watch, this neck is going to be very different. This neck's going to go this way. Doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Can I do that one? On the leg.
There's its neck. Okay, next you need your circle for our friend's head. Right on the end of the neck there. Draw your circle. Okay. Now head back over here. We need to draw our tail feathers. So remember, we draw a zigzag like this. Zigzag, zigzag. There's my little flamingo's tail feathers. And I can add some little lines inside of it. Okay, after you've drawn your tail feathers, color your whole thing pink. Fill in the neck, fill in the head. And we color so carefully to stay in the lines. Color in your body. See if you can make the whole thing pink so that you don't have any white showing at all through your paper or through your coloring. No paper showing. Make sure it's all colored in. Every last bit of it. We want this flamingo to be our very best work that we can possibly do. Okay, there's my flamingo. When your flamingo is all colored in, give me a thumbs up. I see some thumbs ups. We'll wait for our friends. And if you want to go back and color your tail feathers in a little bit, you can do that too. I think I might color my tail feathers a little bit lightly. Fill them in a little bit.
Mommy, I have to do it.
Like that. Okay. Give me a thumbs up when you're all filled in. I see Miriam's ready. Barrett, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amelia, are you ready?
Yeah.
Harrison, are you ready? No, you're still coloring? Okay, we'll keep going. You can join us because this next step is pretty simple. Okay, so now we're going to put our next little beak right about here. So start your half circle. Start at the edge of your head.
Victoria,
Yes, Barrett.
I'm gonna build a different I'm gonna draw a different flamingo since my head is too close to the edge of the paper.
Oh, okay. You know, if it's really close to the edge of paper, that's okay. Can I see where it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be okay. You can try it again, though, if you want to, but I think you might be okay. Because look, our beak is going to go right about here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So
coming this way.
About at the bottom of the head.
You're right, at the bottom of the head.
This is really dried up, Daddy. This marker's really dried up.
So then I draw my half circle here and my other half circle here and make it connect to make my little bill.
Yeah.
And then color in your bill once it's there. Done? Okay, now when you're done with your beak, our flamingo needs its eye. So come right about here on its head and give it a big eye. Remember how we learned flamingos drink their water with their heads upside down? And scoop it into their bill? So do you see how he's scooping his bill? You can pick it up. Yeah. Okay, so after you've drawn your eyeball and your bill, get your orange.
Black, Dad, where's the black land? Do you have it? There it is.
Okay, get your orange now. These legs are gonna be a little bit different. Are you ready to draw your first leg?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the middle of your oval and draw your leg straight down, and you'll pass your bill just a little bit. So my bill stops right here. I'm gonna stop my line just a little bit past my bill. And you can color that one in, make it a little bit thicker. Okay, now give our flamingo a knobby knee there, right in the middle of the line. Draw a little dot. Okay, now here comes our other leg. Ready? Go kind of right next to where you started your leg on the body, and then go out at a diagonal and stop when you get to the kneed polka dot. Okay, now from there, it's kind of like we're writing a 4. You're going to draw that line and go through your knee, just a little bit like that. Okay, now you can make that line a little bit thicker. And then right where you bend your leg here, we need a knee here. So draw a little polka dot right there on the bend. Okay, now the leg that's up in the air needs some feet. So draw 3 little lines down. 1, 2, 3. There's our feet. Now, the bottom foot doesn't need any feet because we're going to make our flamingo stand in some water. So, after you've done that, oh, what did we forget though?
Blue.
We forgot the feathers.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get your purple back out whenever you have a chance. And then come up to your oval. And we'll draw some of our little zigzag feathers. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Okay. Now you're ready to get your blue.
Dad, can you get me some blue, please?
Okay, do you have your blue?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to make the water rings. So go down to your leg and see the bottom of your line go up just a little tiny bit, just a little bit. And then draw a circle around that little leg. And then next, draw another circle around the leg, kind of like we're drawing an orbit. Okay, after you've done that, we're going to draw half a circle over here and half a circle over here, and then maybe another little half circle a little further out. Maybe another one right here. And now I'm going to, I have a lighter blue, but if you don't, that's fine. You can use the one you have too. I'm going to color a little bit of the water just like this, just lightly, kind of fill it in around my little rings. There's my flamingo's water that he's standing in. Now my other flamingo is going to be standing on land, so you can get your green. I do.
You're green.
So once you have your green out, nice, Amelia. Once you have your green out, you can go down to the ground over by your other flamingo and draw some grass. Just some little zigzags. Zigzag.
That's a green color?
Mm-hmm. Does it look green?
No.
No.
Yes, it does. It looks pretty green.
Looks pretty green. And then I think I might come to the top of my paper and put like some little tree branches. There's some tree branch up here. And then I'll get my yellow. Do you have a yellow nearby, you all? If you find yourself a yellow, we can draw a sun up above in the sky. If you have a yellow.
Can I have some yellow?
And then to make my sun, I'll make a circle and then color in my circle really carefully.
I have a yellow. A yellow marker. She did a circle. I don't think you did. No yellow markers.
That's okay. You don't have to have a sun either. It's not necessary. And then you can draw little sunshine lines around your circle.
I am ready.
Nice. And then you can add anything else you want. If you want to add more background coloring, you can do that. But the most important thing you can do before you are all done with it is to write your name on it.
Well,
So,
I've been putting these on.
so after you've finished coloring, make sure you get a pencil and sign your picture. So I'm going to write my name down here. Here's my name.
T. But after I finish it, T.